Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Wednesday, August 3rd. I'm your host, Scott Labrie, and joined alongside me, as always, Uncle T-Bag, Tyler Sunt.
Hello.
There's a hair in my mouth. And all day Eric DeShane.
Hello.
How's it going today, guys?
Very good.
Good.
Very good.
Good day.
There's on my way home, the stupid frickin' traffic light at the Devil's intersection.
Yep.
Still not working.
It's the worst place to have that. It's working fine this morning, and now it's back to
Really? It was not working. It wasn't working when I drove to work.
No, it was when I went to work. It was working.
This morning?
Yeah, at 5 to 8, whatever it was. Yeah, it was working fine.
It worked this afternoon around 1 o'clock, but I saw that it was red later.
Or then it worked again at noon because I went home for lunch and it worked fine.
See, even when the lights are fucking working, it's still a pain in the ass at that intersection. Now the lights don't even work there, and it's just like, now it's pure chaos.
News to me, because I've like every time I've been there, they haven't been working. So for me, it's like they haven't been working since Saturday night. So
the worst intersection to have that at is like, of course, no one knows what the fucking way this works half the time. So it's fucking free for all, and the worst one.
Yeah. 5 o'clock hits. I'm just like, go to turn, and I'm like, no, go the other way and just go long way around.
I forgot. I'm like,
it's not even worth it. Whenever I leave that area, I just go around, take the scenic route. It's not worth the risk of getting hit by somebody.
Stupid intersection.
Yeah.
But enough about traffic. We're here to talk about movies, specifically one movie.
A movie.
Yes, it's Movie Club. We watched Good Will Hunting, and there's no thrift stores in this. What the hell?
Yeah, and there was no hunting at all in this one either.
Wow.
Like, where was the hunting scene?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of fucking redemption stories. Fucking garbage.
Right. But this was the one that made everybody fall in love with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. They wrote this one, right?
They did.
And it also stars them and along Robin Williams as well.
Ugh. What a phenomenal performance he had, man.
Yes.
I thought this was his first dramatic role, but it wasn't. I forgot about the Dead Poet Society. That one was his first like real dramatic one, right? So but this one is one of my favorite versions, I think, because my God, he did an awesome job.
I just wanted to you know what was the hardest part for me watching this movie? I haven't seen this movie before. I've seen just about all of his other movies, Robin Williams movies. But watching this one, I haven't watched anything since he passed away. I haven't watched anything of his. And watching him again in a movie that I haven't seen him in, it just made me miss him a lot. Because every movie that he's been in has always brought some kind of joy. Every single time. He's just amazing. He was really good in this one. Even Matt Damon was really good too.
They're all
Actually, pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
Very good movie.
Highly recommended.
I wasn't feeling it until Robin Williams showed up.
Yeah, the beginning was a little kind of like, okay, this is taking a while to get to the plot. We understand where he's from and how he is with people and how he interacts. Okay,
it was only maybe the first 25 minutes the most, I want to say. 20 minutes, not even that. I thought by the 20-minute mark, that's when you finally see him with the other. Oh, spoilers by the way, here guys. Sorry. With the professor, doing the equations on the board at MIT. I thought it was around the 20-minute mark they started doing that. So it's soon enough-ish, or 2025 or so. So but after that, once he came in the fold, it's like, this is a
And what a piece of shit Matt Damon was to him right off the hop. Just a prick. And then he's like, yeah, I'll see him on Thursday. Make sure he's here. Make sure he's here at 4 o'clock. Yeah. Make sure he's here. I'm like, oh, nice. I see how this is gonna go. Very nice. Yep. Yeah. The ending was very good too. It's awesome.
The ending I saw, it's like, he's gonna do it. I was like, it makes sense.
Until his car breaks down,
that's the thing. She was like, from Boston to California. That's like Cross Nation Drive with that old car. Good boy,
right?
Look at that,
Oh my God, what a piece of shit that thing was.
I was like, man, you got it all wrong. Like, just get your first paycheck from this high-paying job and then catch a flight, man.
Flight, yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
But
Some genius you are. I couldn't figure that part out.
Yeah, exactly.
it was worth the risk. Love was worth the risk, man. Fuck it. Gotta get that sweet, sweet poon. Drive across the country in a piece of shit car. Yeah. Yeah.
One of the worst fight scenes ever in a movie.
I was telling Carly, I looked over, I'm like, and she's like, this is hard to watch. I'm like, yeah, I hope there's not a lot of this because it was pretty bad.
Yep.
It was like they didn't have a high-speed camera. It's like, just swing slow. It'll look the same. Like, no,
yeah, we'll just...
No.
97. Yeah. It was a different time. Like, it was, yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. Yeah.
A good story.
I'm trying to remember because I know that there is a scene that's in there that was ad-libbed that Robin Williams threw in there.
That
I don't know if it was like her.
Scene,
It's the
fart
fart scene,
right?
The fart scene, yeah.
That was all him just coming up with it and they're laughing and like, I'm like, oh, I think this is the scene that was ad-libbed because Matt Damon is like laughing his
shit.
ass off. She farted in her sleep.
Woke herself off. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's you finally see them like starting to connect.
Woke up the dog.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But then he's like right back to being like, and she's dead now. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's
goes.
it. That didn't take long, did it?
That's
No,
gonna
not.
be our episode. Thank you so much.
Yeah. See you next week. Son of a bitch.
There you go. Pop a picture of Tyler up on from center field from years ago.
No.
Oh yeah, good photos.
I hate that one. Idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, just great performances all around. I thought like Matt Damon and what was there? Minnie Driver is the name of it.
Minnie Driver was the girl. Love interest. Yep.
They had great chemistry, I thought, and
of
course him and Robin Williams were great together.
Oh yeah.
Even Ben Affleck was pretty good. Like with all their Bostonisms and stuff.
Yeah.
This guy's wicked smart. My boy's wicked smart. It's like, all right.
From Southie? Shut up. No.
You got Casey Affleck as Morgan being just a retard.
Just a useless. Yeah. But you need one of those in every group, you know? Yeah.
I like how we're like, okay, we're like good chunk of the way through the whole movie, and then they have that scene of like, hey, quit jerking off in my mother's room and stuff like that. It's like, what is this scene? And he's like, he comes down, he's like holding his baseball gloves. Oh, not my kids, my little league gloves. Like, this guy's humping a fucking baseball glove. What the fuck's happening here?
Right?
Yeah.
Stop jerking off in my mom's room. It's like, what the fuck?
We're watching porn in my mom's room.
Right? Like, what's the point?
It's the only room that's got a VCR.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
It's a weird scene, but yeah, you're right.
Yep. So which part cracked you guys the most? What made you break down the most? What's the saddest part?
No, what do you think?
Right?
It's
Yeah.
not your fault.
Yeah.
It's not your fault, but I feel like the one that I noticed Carly was having a meltdown over was when he said that he didn't love her. And then just walked out. It's just like, oh, you fucking idiot.
That was just like.
And she was trying so hard too, like just not taking no for an answer because she knew deep down that there was something going on with him. But yeah,
but he's had to work it out with himself, and
again,
it's very much a story of just not being afraid of acceptance, pretty much, right? So he does everything he can to not feel these things, to not be this far ahead because he's scared that
he's scared to open up again.
Yeah, it's like it's super relatable. That's the thing with all this. Like, this felt so like a believable story for sure, right? So
for sure. Like we all, I'm sure we all deep down have thoughts like, you know, you're dating somebody, you know, I've done it myself too. It's like, man, me out of like how many billions of people you could choose from, right? Like what makes me, you know, like how are you going to feel in 3 years from now? Like, are you still going to be interested? Are you still going to be like, fuck it, it's not even worth the risk, right? And that's how he looks at things, right? He overanalyzes everything.
Always on
10 years down the road.
away.
Yep. Has it all figured out.
Yep. Like that scene where it's him and Robin Williams on the bench, and it's like, you're just a kid. Like you could tell me about Roman Empire and how it was before, but like all
Were
these
you
things,
in the
like
Sistine
you know a
Chapel
lot, but you haven't
looking
seen
up,
like
haven't experienced anything. Yeah.
exactly. It's like you're just a kid. It's like and it's you cut right to the core of like it's your problem, man. Like just grow the fuck up and just I don't know. It was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Kind of went the way that I expected it to a little
Mhm.
bit, but still, nonetheless, just a really good story. Him and
Mhm.
Robin Williams, their chemistry, like you said, was so good.
Mhm.
As he was hugging him, I'm like, man, I want to hug Robin Williams.
Who wouldn't want to hug
I
that
want to
guy?
meet a guy like Sean. I want a
Mhm.
Right.
Sean in my life. I could just sit and shoot the shit with him, and
Yeah.
you know, yeah, so good.
See, going into this movie, like, always like you kind of like absorb like some movies through pop culture and like other stuff. So like I knew like I was like, there's a janitor who's good at math. that's all I thought about it. But I thought it was Robin Williams was the janitor in this movie, and like
Oh,
it was like, I don't know, somehow like Matt Damon learns about him and then like tries to get him hired somewhere or something like that. Like I thought like Robin Williams was an immigrant or something like that, or something. Like, oh no, totally wrong. Matt Damon's a smart guy.
right.
It's like interesting.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is actually like a really like movie like ahead of its time. Like when you think of like mental health and all this other stuff, like how prevalent that
Oh
was
yeah.
Very
today
much.
compared
Like,
to back then. So
like sort of like that nowadays wouldn't seem as like far like that's
no.
pretty much it. It's all talked about. It's all well known at this point. But yeah, back in the '97, like that, this was a very far idea almost. Yeah.
Yeah. They all had textbooks on how to deal with people like that, but you know, and everybody else sees like, oh man, there's no way this he's just crazy. I'm giving up on him.
Yeah.
And then Robin Williams' character was just like, yep, nope,
Nah,
I'm taking
I
him on
can.
because,
Yeah.
and he also knew too, like this kid could probably help him too
Mhm.
because he's throwing hard truths at him because he hasn't gotten over his trauma either, right? So
Exactly.
they're
Yeah.
working through both their traumas, which is what I really liked about the movie. It's
Mhm.
not just about Will and him figuring out what the fuck he's gonna do with his life. It's like Sean,
Yeah.
figuring out,
Like he at the
what
end, he
direction he's gonna go into.
finally accepts. Like, yeah, you know what? I think it's time. I dealt the hand again and went out there. It's like, yeah,
Yep.
it's true, man. Like this,
Go out and travel and
they both kind of grew and matured in that last scene. There, it was really good to
yep.
see that. Yeah.
They both helped each other in the end. It was
Yeah.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good
Oh,
stuff.
also thought like the relationship between, what's the professor's name again? I forget.
Lambo.
Gerald Lambo, Jerry.
Jerry Lambo.
Yeah, between him and Sean was like really interesting. Where it's just like they kind of have like this beef, but they're like also kind of friends at the same time. Where it's like
Mutual respect.
Yeah, but like Jerry like thinks like Sean didn't live up to his potential, but like Sean like also realizes like Jerry's like also kind of afraid of failure and like being irrelevant and all this other stuff kind of too, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Like everybody has an issue that they're dealing with.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like
a very human thing to see in a movie like this. Yeah.
no, for sure. And even like the conversation between Ben Affleck and Matt Damon there too at
Oh
the
yeah.
construction site.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's like
dude, sometimes I wish that I'll come to your house and I'll knock on your door and you'll be gone. Not a word said, nothing, and I'll just be like, it'll be like the happiest day of my fucking life, knowing that you got out of this and you went on and did something. Because I would give anything to have what you have.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're gonna fucking pour concrete and do this shit for the rest of your life, right? Like, oh, just like so supportive.
Just like
All of his friends are just like
real
awesome.
moment, like just fucking you're wasting your potential. Just fucking do this, right? And
yeah,
that was a good scene.
Yeah.
A real friend moment, really, right? That was a good.
Yeah, just like a hard truth moment.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But yeah, there's not really much else to say. Like, there's a reason why it's so it did so well, right? But
well, I thought for sure it won almost everything it did, but I looked at the Academy Award list thing. I forgot it came out the same year as Titanic. So that fucking won everything, right? I'm looking at the list right now. I'm like, yeah, it was nominated like for 11 things or 9 nominations, but only thing it won was Best Supporting Actor, of course, with Robin Williams, and then the Best Original Screenplay, which was a good screenplay for her. But everything else, Titanic beat out. Like, oh, of course, that makes all the most sense, right? But I still thought it won all the awards, and for as highly praised as it was, but still, like, it's a great contender for Best Picture for sure. And like, you look at the list of the year, like it was a good year too. Like Titanic, Good as It Gets, Full Monty, LA Confidential, and Good Will Hunting. That was Best Pictures those years, and they're all like Best Pictures themselves, right? So yeah, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just reading some of the trivia on here. It's pretty good. Apparently, in 2014, after Robin Williams died, the bench in the Boston Public Garden, where he and Matt Damon had their conversation scene, became an impromptu memorial site for him.
Oh, dude.
People left flowers and quotes and stuff on the bench,
Yeah.
apparently, and there's a petition to erect a statue in Williams' memory near the bench.
Damn.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And apparently, also, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck had been trying to get this off the ground for 5 years, and when they saw Robin Williams and Stellan Skarsgård like doing a scene verbatim, like word for word from their script, they just started crying out of pure happiness that this was happening.
Well, of course, like
right?
Damn,
Like,
you
imagine two accomplished actors are going off your script and it's happening. Oh man,
you're hustling to get this thing out there to finally get it recognized like that. Like, my God, how would you not like be able to hold back, man? Like, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. That's cool. There's a lot of really good trivia on here about it. It's just like, damn, that's so cool. But yeah, great movie. I don't know where I would rank it in my
list
I
forgot to do that. Yeah, my list. I'll pull up my list here.
I gotta figure out the fuck we've watched.
Yeah, I need to write these down now.
Yeah, I got first thing that popped up for me too as well.
I gotta go.
So currently in my list, I have Shawshank, Goodfellas, Children of Men in my top 3. I would probably put this now at number 3 on my list.
Number
Knock
3?
Down Children of Men 1, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shawshank, Goodfellas, and Good Will Hunting.
Shawshank.
Now this is a movie I can see myself watching again too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is a good story to rewatch. Yeah. I think that's the biggest keeper when it comes to a movie is, it was enjoyable, but if you don't want to watch it over and over, or watch it every now and then again, like, I still enjoy it, right? So how much of an impression did it leave, right? So,
Yeah.
This
is the sixth movie we've watched?
Sixth movie, yeah.
I got it right underneath Shawshank and above Goodfellas for me. Number two.
Nice.
I've got Shawshank at number 1, then Good Will Hunting, then Children of Men, then Goodfellas. Yeah. Just because, Children of Men is my kind of movie, though. But
yeah,
for sure. And then the other two, the fucking basketball one.
Hustle.
Top Gun. I'm like, what the fuck was the name of that one? And Top Gun.
Hustle and Top Gun. Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
No, it's...
Now we got to figure out...
recommendation.
Got to figure out another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll think about it later, possibly.
I suppose.
Got a couple weeks still.
Yeah.
So, looking at the awards here, would you still have awarded? Because I think I saw all the top, except for Full Monty. I've seen all of the best pictures of that year: Titanic, Good as It Gets, Good Will Hunting, and LA Confidential. Would you still put Titanic as the best picture on there?
Yeah.
You would still?
Yeah.
It was definitely it had a little bit of everything in it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It did.
I put this as a good second, but yeah, and yeah, of course it won directing, of course it won best picture, but damn, yeah.
Yeah. Titanic still would be.
Titanic was like in theaters for a whole
year. It was an epic thing to watch. Like, because on 2 VHS tapes, like, my God, man, no one ever did it before, right?
The only tape I always watched was the second one, where the ship was sinking.
Yeah. With this boring ass.
Yeah. Let's see the people falling off the boat.
Yeah. Show me the propeller scene. Woo, man. Look spin.
Yeah.
Show me the boobs. Fast forward to the end. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep. Was that on the same tape? I might have to go do this for research purposes.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Any final thoughts, or should we get out of here?
I don't really know what else. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it, other than I really miss Robin Williams.
Yeah.
And it was really refreshing to watch another movie with him in it, and he was fucking incredible in it. Would you say this is his best performance that you've seen of his?
As a serious
Or
role,
which one?
yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
Serious,
Yeah.
yeah, serious,
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
I
Have you
never
guys seen
watched.
Patch Adams?
Yeah,
No.
but even that too was. I haven't watched it in a few years. I should rewatch it again because I it was so serious at the time when I was younger and I watched it. I didn't comprehend a lot of it.
Yeah.
So I think rewatching it now as an adult, I probably would say it's better. But
Yeah.
rewatching it and not being like laughing at moments, but not getting the serious tones. But now I think I would.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one I would probably want to rewatch and see there.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go back and be sad again like
I
that
know
though. Patch
though. It's like,
Adams is a fucking sad movie. Even as a kid when I watched it, I was really sad.
yeah.
And it was just like, yep, I definitely know
Mhm.
what I'm not going to be when I grow up.
Mhm.
That's for sure. But
Yeah.
yeah, this
No,
one
I
was
that's. Mhm.
definitely way up there for me.
I never saw any of his like. What was the one where he's like the fucking creepy ass
1 hour
photo booth
photo,
guy? Yeah.
man.
How have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, 3
How
or
is he
4
in
times.
that?
Oh, he's really good.
Because
He's
yeah,
like
I've
he's
heard
hard to watch in that
mixed.
one.
I've heard mixed reviews because of yeah, because it's him, right? Because
Yeah.
people want to see him in a funny role, but it's more of a super serious role, right?
It is
So
very serious and he's really
yeah,
perverted and like really fucked up in it. It's not funny.
no,
And
eh?
it's
So
good because you can tell the difference because like you know when he's being a goof, like he's got his usual charisma and his
mhm,
charm or whatever, that is all completely turned off. And even when he
mhm,
tries to make a joke, you're still fucking creeped out by it because he's so convincing as this stalker fucking freak
yeah,
show. It's like obsessed with his family. Like, oh, it's good. It's pretty well done. He's obviously
mhm,
the highlight. The movie itself is kind of meh, but
mhm.
he's steals all the scenes.
Yeah, I've heard. That's
I
one I
enjoyed it.
kind of want to watch, but I'm scared too because I
Right.
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because it makes you think as well. I used to work at Extra Foods when they used to have a 1 hour photo there. So I used
Mhm.
to develop all the film for people and the 5 days and 1 hour all the
Yeah.
time. And it's like the way he's like, I'm like, man, it's crazy because you have to be like a normal, I guess, kind of a normal person because you can just make extra copies of people's pictures and just take them home and do
Yeah.
whatever you want with them, right? Like you totally could. You're seeing into people's lives.
Yeah.
Like even though I develop it and I fire it through, make sure there's no like scratches on the film or whatever. You know, you don't fuck it up or show it off to the light and all that stuff. There's a sense of making sure you don't fuck it up kind of thing. But like when you
Mhm.
have all the pictures, you know, it's like some of the shit you see is like what the fuck. But like so it's I don't know. So that was kind of like a realistic thing. Like if you had a real creep show like that working in the 1 hour photo, he's looking
Mhm.
into these people's lives, kids, and yeah, it's really disturbing actually. Fuck, should watch it
Jeez.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
No.
it
Highly
is.
recommend it. We'll recommend it for a while, and yeah.
Yep.
It's definitely one that's like, I don't know. I'll probably never need to see it again, like kind of thing.
No,
But like, you're always
for
like,
sure.
oh yeah, this is a great movie. But
Yeah.
yeah.
No, for sure. I get it because there's some movies like that you watch that are really good, and you're like, oh man, have you seen this movie yet? No, perfect. We're gonna watch it together. Where it's like,
Mhm.
I'm glad I watched it. I don't know if I'd want to watch it again with somebody who hasn't seen it yet. Be kind of like, oh, you should just check it out. It is a good movie, but once is enough for me.
Yeah. It's heavy. Heavy.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
All right. Well, let's call her quits about because Eric's got to get going.
I gotta go here. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
thank you so much for watching this episode on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. If you're listening on a podcast service, leave us a rating, subscribe to that as well. Then head over to our Facebook page. You can always submit us the question for Ask Us Anything. We do those once a month. And Movie Club, where we do those every second week. So we'll figure out what we're watching next. We'll let you know. And that's it. We'll talk to you again on Friday. Adios. Goodbye.
See ya.
See you guys.